Catherin Martin with Terrier Vision. I'm here with Krissy Hall of the women's tennis team. Krissy, what were some of the high points of the fall season?
You know, I thought we had a really good fall. Everyone really stepped up at different times throughout the fall, but we played 4 fall tournaments. We went to Charlotte and had a great start at Charlotte. Then we went to USC Upstate, and you know, our doubles continued to really flourish as we moved through these tournaments. Then we went to Virginia Tech, which was a great tournament, lots of good competition. You know, we learned a lot at that tournament, and we finished up with our home tournament where we had 10 teams here and lots of good competition, and we finished strong in both singles and doubles.
Now, coming from the fall season and the break you and the girls had, how do you feel that the team is transitioning into the spring?
I think the team is transitioning great. You know, our whole goal is always to work on development and to just continue to get better and better from each match, from each practice to the next. And I really feel that everybody is doing that and really growing and kind of really developing into their own style of game, which is exactly what we want.
After losing 3 very influential seniors last season, how do you feel that the team, especially the freshmen, are handling the upcoming pressures that they'll face during the season?
I think they're all handling it great. You know, it's exciting to have a young team. Everything that we do is going to be a first together. And, you know, our team is such a family. And that's just what makes it great. And, you know, for the freshmen to come in and to be playing in the lineup and adding to what we already have, I just think it's a really good group of girls.
And what is something you might do differently in the spring for the fall season?
You know, I don't really think we'll do anything that differently, that drastically different. You know, we're going to continue to work on our doubles play, continue to work on our strategies and singles, and really continue to work on our confidence as a team. And, you know, we're not going to change that as we go into the spring. We're still going to continue to work on those things and develop our games and just really get better as a team.
Audrey, what are you looking forward to about your senior year?
Well, last fall I was abroad, so I really haven't gotten to spend any time with the team at all, and I don't really know the freshmen at all, and definitely not as well as I want to. So I'm mainly just looking forward to spending as much quality time as I can with all the girls. It's an awesome team. I'm so lucky to have them. So really just that's going to be my main thing, just spending the best time that I can with them and hopefully getting some good wins in the process and all of us improving our games as well.
What were some of the highlights of your last 3 years here at Wofford?
I'd say the biggest highlight was probably our conference win last season against Davidson. It was our very first conference match, and so everyone was really nervous. It's the biggest tournament of the year, and definitely a nail-biter for all of us watching and playing. So it felt really good and very rewarding to get that win against definitely a tough team.
Can you tell us a little bit about the new scoring system for women's tennis?
I sure can. What we're basically trying to do is they're trying to get tennis matches to be around 3 hours. And so what we have done is they've shortened the doubles. So instead of playing an 8-game pro set like we normally play, now we're going to play a set to 6. And we're also going to play no ad scoring. So what that means is when we get to deuce, whoever wins the deuce point wins that game, instead of having to win 2 points in a row like we normally do. Singles will continue to be 2 out of 3 sets, but that will also be no ad scoring. And we always start with doubles, and we're now going to have a 5-minute break between doubles and singles versus the 10-minute that we normally have.
Now, what is something you enjoy most about Wofford?
Honestly, just like I said, my teammates before make this such an incredible college experience. I don't know what I'd do without them. And just the community feel you get not only in the team, but just at Wofford in general. It's so small, so close and tight-knit. You get to know everybody, everyone's close, even just your professors, the staff. That's really one thing that it'd be hard to find anywhere else, is just the tight sense of community and really just the love everyone has for each other. So.
And with the courts being at the center of campus, can you tell us a little bit about the atmosphere and what the fans are like during the matches?
We love it being in the center of campus. It's so fun. Even if people are just walking by, coming back from class, you know, they stop and watch. And we want as many fans to come out as possible and to stay as long as they want, because the more fans, the rowdier they get as far as tennis goes, the better it really helps our girls, and the energy level. High energy is always great for our team.
All right, thanks, Krissy. Catherin Martin, Terrier Vision.